Go back. Go do the thing you were doing.
Oh,
Be natural. Be natural on camera.
What are you doing today? How's it going?
Andrew, it's just so great to see
You
you.
guys, what's up?
Miss you.
All right, guys, we're gonna have roll call.
See everybody.
Guys,
Everybody, we're gonna do our intros. We're gonna do our intros. Everyone's gonna introduce each
I
other.
don't want to do this.
And everyone's gonna say something that they're thankful for. Okay, so welcome to the Super Underground Podcast.
Hey, why don't you start?
I'm Gabe, aka G Medley, aka Superplexus.
Excuse me.
On Steam.
What are you thankful for? Come
That's
on.
a game on Steam.
Lay it on me.
I'm thankful for this podcast and everybody here today.
Is it Thanksgiving?
That everyone's
Aww.
taking the time
You're
to
such a
just hang out.
sweetheart.
To just hang out with everybody.
I'm
All right,
Andrew.
go ahead.
I'm one of the co-hosts here, and what I'm thankful for is I'm really thankful for Gabe.
I was gonna say that, Andrew. Andrew, I was gonna say that.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. I'm very
So
touched.
cute.
I'm deeply.
Someone go next.
All right, Emily, go ahead.
Emily.
I'm also grateful for Gabe as Emily.
Who are you?
You guys need to say we can't copy
Gabe.
answers.
and cousin of Andrew and childhood friend of Ed and daughter of Glenn's.
I'm gonna edit all of this
Excuse me?
out.
That's gotta go.
I
Yeah,
messed
you
it
guys
up.
were supposed to fight.
I did. I
You
messed
should-
it up. I need to do it again.
Did you say loins?
All right, yeah, take it from the top. Go one more time.
I don't
Oh,
want to do it
no.
again. I'm just kidding.
That's what I thought everybody was gonna say when I said we're gonna do intros. And I thought everyone would laugh that off, but
No.
All right, Ed,
And
your turn.
You keep going.
I messed up.
Ed,
Hi,
go ahead.
I thought
my name is Ed Thomas, and I'm thankful for the fact that my sound effects channel is not gone.
What?
That
yeah,
might be a good place to start.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I can't believe you almost lost.
So yeah, I'm thankful
But-
for the fact that the second channel that I made that I uploaded my
Second
own
channel, right,
content to
sec-
that got me 3 community guideline strikes within one day
Oh my god! What? How's
got
that possible?
reinstated.
Yeah, can you explain what
Ask
they
YouTube.
said?
Ask their
Can
bot.
you- what did their? Don't they usually give you a reason, even if it's
So-
like something random?
No, they do not, which is even more annoying. Like basically, it just said.
God, even TikTok
So
gives
the
you some
email-
kind of specific thing.
Well, they did send me an email and they said, we're sorry, your channel has been terminated. We know this is sad news. Like, kiss my fucking ass, first of all.
Terrifying email.
And then,
I
yeah,
would be
your channel's been
so
terminated
terrified.
because of multiple severe violations of our community guidelines.
What?
I was like, when? Like, bitch, when? When did this happen?
So you replied and you just
no
wrote
context.
when, right?
Bitch, when? That was my appeal, yeah. No. But like, yeah, no context. They didn't tell me like which videos did it or anything like that. It was so
How
annoying.
long
Like,
have
I
you
didn't-
had that archive channel?
2 days. I had it made for 2 days.
Okay.
And I was like uploading. Basically, what I was doing is taking stuff off the Echo SFX main channel that doesn't have a tutorial with it, like just deleting them as I go, and then uploading all of those to the new second channel as previews for the website.
Mhm.
I uploaded 20 videos in 2 days, which each time they were like, "Oh, you've hit your upload limit for the day." I was like, "Okay, 10 videos a day, no big deal. That's what I'll do." Apparently you can't do that without it just like triggering the hell out of the spam bots.
Wow.
And I got 3 terms of service violations in one day, basically. It was
That doesn't,
horrible.
that doesn't even make sense, because if the violation is you hit your limit, like let's just pretend that's the violation.
Well, yeah, that's the
like,
thing.
you uploaded too much.
When I
Oh,
see
you did it twice in a row.
Yeah.
We weren't, like that's only 2.
when I see hit your limit, I'm like, okay, so I'll just like wait till tomorrow and upload
Also,
more. No, apparently not.
I wouldn't even assume hitting a limit. I wouldn't assume is like you did something wrong.
No,
That's just like
it
a
didn't
natural
look
part
like
of the system.
a punishment whatsoever.
That's weird.
But I didn't find out until after the account was reinstated. I saw which 3 videos were marked as a terms of service violation, which none of them were. It was 3 random videos.
That's weird.
out of the 20 I uploaded that were marked as a violation.
Yeah, you're fighting the robots on that one. Like who?
Oh,
knows?
definitely.
I was
Who
thinking, like,
knew?
It sounds
Yeah.
like you were in like a domain of channels that was like a shotgun spread of like, we don't like
Yeah.
this content.
Right. And I can understand it. Like what I was uploading was sound effects previews. Nothing in the video changes. So it's a bunch of videos that look the same, and there's 20 uploaded in 2 days. So they're thinking, oh yeah, this is like maybe a bot account that's just like spamming out content.
Yeah.
Not what was happening though. Like I fully explained to them in my appeal. I was like, these are previews from my website. I was trying to get them online quick.
Yeah.
I was physically writing titles. I wish they would take that into account. It's not a bot.
Were these like sound effects videos? Because you're posting a lot of different videos.
Yeah. So basically, like I was saying, I took the old sound effects videos off the main channel that don't have tutorials. So it was just sound with context given through text on each sound effect being re-uploaded to a different channel. But yeah, they
must just be. I think
fast.
I think that confirms because the reason why you were doing that to begin with is because you were worried about having videos that are ineligible.
Yeah, the whole reason,
The
whole reason I did it was to.
And so it's like the fact that it was those types of videos. Maybe that's exactly confirming the concern, which is like, YouTube doesn't like the videos formatted in that way.
Well,
for
I
some
definitely
reason.
think upload speed is what triggered it, because there's tons of channels that have that kind of content. But I think that type of content plus a really fast upload pace,
because I have an entire, I have the music archive which I mean, fun fact, I started that while we were working on the iOS version of Superplexes.
Yeah.
The Super Nintendo, it started as a Super Nintendo playlist. Like I listened to all the soundtracks and I uploaded like the best 300 songs or something from that. And then I've added to that since. So there's like thousands of videos of just a still image and music.
Right.
And I've hit limits.
A violation.
I've hit limits before, but I've never had any of those flagged or gotten anything weird.
No.
And I think 10, it used to be a lot higher because I used to be able to upload like 50 videos.
Well, what's even crazier is that what I was uploading was all original content too. Because my first thought was like, copyright strike? Like, what do they do?
Yeah, that's weird.
But no, it was spam. Like it was spam, scams, and fraud. I also pointed out in my appeal, I was like, there's no links to third-party websites. There's no call to action per se. So I'm not like telling people to do something. It was like, it's not a scam. So
there's probably some weird bot at YouTube.
I think it was. Yeah.
That's like trained to like correlate like sound effects with like pornography or some weird bullshit.
I don't know.
They're like, this is
Gotta
a little
be.
too close.
Gotta be that.
Wet drip sound effect?
No, get out of here with the wet drip.
Yeah, he clearly used a drumstick in that one. Yeah, that's like this other video where there was like drumstick porn.
A drumstick.
A
drumstick is just a gateway drug to a dildo.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Ed, you need to do brain rot sound effects. I think maybe they already exist. But you
I would enjoy
like
that.
the sound effect for Riz, the sound effect for Skibbity, the sound effect for munting sound effect.
What do you guys think the sound effect would be? Can we all like take turns?
What Riz?
What does Riz sound like?
Oh, is it a sound effect?
The sound effect of Riz.
It's like,
yeah, I want to go for a song, like some kind of musical thing.
I think there was.
What?
I was just thinking of a guy going,
or a
yeah,
which Andrew does all the time.
I was literally gonna say some guy just being like, hey. Just like really low and like saying hey, really quite like. Hey. I think that's it.
It'd probably be like a weird growling sound.
I like the idea of like, what is the sound of nature that is Riz? It's like, I don't know. It's like, oh shit, it could be like frogs groping.
Kermit,
what?
No! I don't know.
I didn't need that visual, but
I think he meant croaking.
I heard frogs groping.
No,
yeah, that's what I heard too.
I did say groping.
That's what he meant.
How dare you?
You know, you could have like, you could upload the ambience of Ohio That would be also a brain rot.
Ohio.
That would do well. I always forget other brain rot terms every time I played Fortnite on stream.
Oh, you have to know
I
all
saw
of
a
them.
clip of that.
You can't not know any of. You can't not know all of them.
I'm using this as a confessional moment, even though I let people vote for the game. I just feel like a point of no return happens when you do something like that. Like,
yeah,
I played Fortnite on a live stream.
Can I also just
And
point
you-
out the title with
I-
something like
what have I
my
become?
my
played
viewers
Fortnite.
forced me. They
Okay.
forced
Yeah,
me to
no,
play multiplayer.
I framed it as
You're like that guy
non-consensual.
Ninja.
Yeah,
Oh my
I made sure to
gosh.
frame it as like people voted for this.
My-
This isn't normally what I play,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was about as like nightmarish.
We all know you just really like Fortnite. We know.
Yeah.
Gabe, we know you're just in love.
I
with Fortnite. It's your favorite game.
don't know yet. We played like
Think about it.
like one real game, and then the lobby got too big because people in the chat were joining, and they're like, "Oh, we can't play squad, so let's go into this custom game." And then it opened the chat for everybody, and like role play started happening, and like people weren't even playing the game, and I'm like, "Is this the metaverse? Is this the real?" I felt like I was in VR chat all of a sudden.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Dang it, Gabe. You know what? You could have.
I'll put up a clip.
You-
Guys, can we let Hulk use the bathroom? He's holding it in. He really needs to pee.
Yeah,
you
I
could have
need to
walked
watch
right
more
up to
of it.
Ninja at Disney World and just asked him for a few quick tips for the industry. You know, you could have done. You could
I
have done
don't
it.
want to walk down that path.
No.
Like,
Next time
No.
we see him, we're going back to Disney. We'll
I
find
don't
him.
want
We'll ask him. You know, we need some streaming advice. You know,
to.
Wasn't it so like absurdly
don't.
normal to just like see him standing in the wild?
Yes.
what's
Wasn't it
even
just
weirder is that I was the one who
normal?
noticed him.
Oh yeah, you saw him at Disney,
We
right?
haven't even talked about that yet. Oh, I could put up the video in the podcast.
Wasn't it just
Is that Ninja? Is that Ninja?
I don't think so.
Is that it? Huh? Doesn't look the same?
He looks a lot like he would have so many more people around him.
it
Our
just
reactions
really-
actually seeing Ninja at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah,
So
Mhm.
funny.
in Hollywood
Unfortunately,
Studios.
Oh my god. My desk.
It was really weird because I thought it was going to be like a crazy, like after
Well-
we noticed it was him, I was like, whoa. And then I was like, wait, this shit feels so much bigger. That's so weird. Why
Well,
doesn't it-
I think we weren't even sure it was him until after we had kind of like left the
Yeah.
area because it was so nonchalant. It was like,
that might be.
you remember we were like, that looks like him, but like, why would he?
Well, it was like that
Why would he
bodyguard
be
dude
here without
standing
anybody?
next to him or whatever. He was just like, didn't he have like sunglasses? And he was just kind of just like
I
spinning.
guess
his
there
head
that's
was-
what
back
was
and forth.
weird
Yeah.
is that he didn't have like 12 bodyguards. He had like one.
Yeah, just one.
one bodyguard and no one else
I would
bothering.
never, like,
No
I'm
fans.
probably never going to need that. But if I ever did, I would probably get more than one.
Right?
Uh,
Although, I mean, you're in Disney World, so they've already gone through security. So it's kind of like you could still get like flooded by fans, though. Like you might need some rank. Yeah, I don't.
That's
yeah,
true.
Maybe
That's
more
true.
than maybe two bodyguards.
I wonder how you explain
afford
that to Disney. You're like, yes, I'm coming in, and this is my bodyguard, or if you even have to. I don't know. It's like suspicious.
I don't know.
Guy
Like
walks
Rocco,
in like dark
Rocco
glasses.
talks about how he sees like celebrity families show up at the California one a lot.
That's
And
true.
I,
yeah.
wonder how like how big their security is because like he's able to
I don't know.
like be right next to him, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, didn't he talk about a time when he saw Adam Sandler and he was going to talk to him? Then he was like, no, in like his Adam Sandler voice. I remember him talking about that briefly. I don't know if it was him or Garrett who it happened to.
Yeah,
but
I don't. That rings a bell.
I was dying to.
That's
and I
good.
thought that was so
That's good.
funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we talked about it last time, but I've got a little bit of Disney itch or just theme park itch.
Disney
in
itch?
general. Just a little bit.
Yeah, if you guys want to go, actually, I'm going to be. So I want to tell you guys this. There is a real announcement this stream. This pod. Finally,
Okay.
So I am
Really?
down for a trip.
Okay.
And it's just, man, shut up.
We're never going to get that information.
And it's just, and anyway, so I'll tell you guys about that later. But
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna come
You
down.
better not be lying this time. I'm gonna kick your ass
May-
through the screen. It's gonna
I'm coming.
Oh,
down.
is this-
I'm coming down. Let me tell you right now. Like week of May 27th. Like in like
May
in,
27th?
South
Okay.
Florida.
May. You said May
That's
27th.
awesome, though.
May 27th. Yeah, the week of May 27th.
Yes.
And so-
oh, that'll be cool.
If you guys wanted to do like a Disney thing, I'd be down to come for that. And I might be able to go to the video game symphony, but I have to.
I think that's on
Okay.
the
Okay.
14th.
I thought that's what you were leading up to, but
Yeah.
No,
I'll take it either way.
I think you'll miss it if you come.
I probably can't because of stuff I have got going on
Okay.
up until the summer. But yeah, but I'll check back in with Uncle Glenn.
I will say I did hear from Tupper finally.
Oh my gosh!
He
He
exists?
said
Oh, really?
he's alive.
He's alive.
He's just been busy. He also has a. I'm looking at the text now.
A
He's now
Disney
he's now a pass holder for Universal Studios as well.
Oh,
really?
What?
So
What? He's a pastor at
Crazy.
Universal Studios?
yeah, he's Universal Studios' new pastor.
He preaches
They're
on
in
the
the
corners at
gospel.
Universal
So I'm
Studios.
just saying, if we don't want to go to like all the Disney parks or mess with that, we go to do Guardians, and then we go to Universal Studios, maybe.
That'd be so much fun. Well, I'm gonna be in South Florida,
Even though Mario World's not
in
there
general,
yet. But
starting May 20th, but I'll be like on the southwest side
okay,
on the week of May 27th. And so if
Okay.
it needs to be flexible too, I can move stuff around. But yeah, I'm gonna be down.
yeah, that might be something worth looking into. I don't know exactly what's going to be going on.
All I'm
next
saying
month,
is I'm going to
but-
get the chafe cream ready now because May is a little spicy.
It'll also
it's hot.
Spicy.
It's
it'll
that's when it starts to
probably
get hot.
it'll probably just be me too.
It's already
because
hot.
I
Okay.
think Jackie's gonna be in New York City for something around then.
Okay.
And so you guys just have to like take care of me, I guess.
All right. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
babysit
cook for
your
you.
ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah,
Okay.
we should totally go back to Disney. Oh my god.
Podcast
that'd be so fun.
in Epcot.
Oh, we could finally get
Easy.
Ninja on the podcast.
We could get him. I think we could get him.
Gabe, go up and talk to him. Go.
We really somebody should have tried something. We
Maybe
didn't
press the
know.
Pokeball at him. That's not what we meant.
Do
We
like
know
the little
that.
dance or whatever. I can't remember how it goes. Gabe, do it for him.
Flossing.
Do it. Dance
Do a
for him,
floss.
Gabe.
I swear, we went down. I guess
floss,
we were
yeah.
just driving around in Fifth Avenue, and I saw this mom, like on the sidewalk, just doing a floss.
Oh no.
Mom.
I was just.
Is she
I was-
embarrassing
Oh,
her
dear.
12-year-old child?
I think so. There were definitely kids around her.
They're probably teaching her how to do it. They're like, "No, mom, you're doing it wrong."
Oh, she was slaying it.
She was
Whatever
slaying.
it was.
Damn,
She
good
was
for her.
slaying it.
Slaying at
Good.
that floss.
Good mom. Learning how to floss to connect with her children.
Mom's so cool, dude. Mom's so freaking cool.
Slinging that floss around. Look at her.
Gabe.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about last night. I'm like, I feel like dirty.
What happened? What did you do last night?
The whole
Dirty
like
little.
just being in that metaverse was just like, oh my god. Oh. It's fine. It's not a bad game. Like the game's fine. It's like well made and there's a lot of stuff in there. It's just like I feel like I actually got a peek into the brain rot. Like I got to become an iPad kid for a second, and
Oh
just
my God.
like not that. I mean, adults play it too, sort of.
Were they all
Maybe.
coughing and spilling their food on their devices?
I couldn't.
Were there mics?
No, I couldn't see that.
Oh,
There
dude.
was random. There was a lot of sound. There was like heavy breathing and I don't know. I kind of want to like go back and get clips out of it, but I also just don't want to watch any of that stream. I was just like, but then every Saturday, I'm gonna let the chat vote on what multiplayer game to play. So
It's probably going to be like a habit where they're just like, I want to watch Gabe suffer.
It's
back
like
in Fortnite.
Gabe, it's like that meme. It's like, what are you doing here? You're so old. Go home to your family. I keep seeing that one.
What? I don't think I've
cracks
even
me up.
seen that.
I'll have to send it to you.
That's new.
Maybe
to
we
me.
can watch it later.
Okay, that'd be a good idea.
Old person core.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
these 12-year-olds
trying
playing Fortnite. They're like kicking out Gabe. Get out of here. Leave.
I'm trying to think what else happened the past couple weeks. Pokemon Go is doing a bunch of new updates.
Oh yeah, I saw
They,
your video about that today.
Yeah, people
All
love
the
the new
weird like
avatars.
shaped bodies or whatever.
Yeah,
Clothes
people
that
love.
don't fit right.
Well,
Cracks me
listen, what if we just instead of having the choice between male and female, just do for optimization's sake, let's just have one body type and then just have sliders, and you can adjust everything into whatever you want, as long as it's in the male body category.
What if you just do like a male to female slider? Just like
that would be fine too.
Choose your
that would actually be
between
fine.
the two.
That they should have done that, but instead they just
There you go.
we got rid of the female body. They have the male body, and then they have like sliders for like bust, hips,
Bust,
but not waist. You can't
How
change the
dare they.
waist, so it's always a male-sized waist, no matter what.
Really?
And then it's just baffling. Like it's bad, and people are so upset. Mostly,
I would
most
just
of the
turn
girls.
the boobs and the butt all the way up.
It reminds me
No.
when they like totally disfigured Sonic, because I don't know what they
That's
were
what
trying
people.
to do with
That's
that.
what people were saying. It's like the Sonic movie, except
Oh, they
they went
did.
the other direction. It's like they updated it to bad Sonic.
Yeah.
Devolve.
I think it was a very rushed development cycle, because this is all happening as like a multi-stage feature release. So this is part one of like 4 big things that are coming this month.
Okay.
And some of them are supposedly
curious.
surprises, but they definitely spread themselves too thin. And like these are rushed, and I'm kind of morbidly curious to see what else they put out. Because tomorrow is like they're adding like biomes. So theoretically, wherever you are,
Biomes.
if you're in a city, you should be able to like see like some of a city in the background of the game. Or if you're at the beach, the catch screen will look a little beachy. Like it's all supposed to be various like AR updates.
Sweet.
But I don't know if they're going to be good at this rate.
Oh, really?
Like I think
Some weird
as
AR.
usual, Niantic just beta test things live. Like, well,
Oh no.
even though they have a beta test group, and there have been leaks from that too, saying like, yeah, they don't really listen to our feedback.
Excuse me.
Like the whole point of that beta test group is like, yeah, that we told them all this stuff, and they still just put it out like that. So
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
okay, well, maybe it'll get changed over time.
It sucks. Enjoy.
I don't know, but man, it sure is fun.
Oh man.
At least we can say we had a test group. We have to listen to them. Oh, we have to like. Oh, is that why we do that?
I feel like beta testing should be I would love it if that word became more common in like everyday language. Just the word beta testing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get a bunch of betas and you have them tested out.
Oh, okay. We gotta do a little beta selection,
Mhm.
But like if you're cooking something new and you don't really know if it's gonna be any good, you're like, oh, we're beta testing it. Like I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be a common, colloquial term.
Yeah. A lot of people
testing.
beta test stuff, and you don't even realize it. I feel like most games you play now are
It's like just
betas.
trying something out is too weak.
Like Andrew was saying, we're not trying a new food.
More than that. It's
Beta
like
test.
you're like, I want feedback. I want to design.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Feed
If you commit to the concept.
snack.
So what would a Sigma test be?
That's where like you're in a relationship, but you're totally happy to go it alone, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Sigma
what-
testing.
You're
You're like,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
down
you know,
to test out being alone.
We're not really
You
quite
know?
seeing each other, but we're sort of Sigma testing it out, right?
I'm down to try, going down my own path. This way.
Yeah.
What was that other game that got
Alpha testing.
censored for that like really good looking 3D character? Like they scanned like an actual person, female's like proportions.
Oh yeah, that's a Korean
And-
Stellar Blade.
Yeah. And then they
Did it
just
get
got
censored?
pissed off because they said, well, like they were canceling it, or at least
Yeah, no, people were attacking it. Yep.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm trying to make this connection between like the beautifying of video games, and they're like trying to like beautify them because they're like, oh,
Yeah.
we want people to be able to relate with it, which was kind of the point that you made in your Pokemon Go video. It's like they want you to feel like, but it's like, what are you saying? You think I look ugly? Like,
Yeah, no, it's just
Why-
weird. They're like, it's weird to not let people like people be hot.
Let them be
like
hot.
some
right?
people are
Honestly,
like very, very
I-
fit and petite, and like if people want to be that in the
I
game, let
have
them
been
do it. I don't know.
saying this for years. Let me be sexy. I'm sexy. Let me be sexy.
Yes.
Right,
That's all I'm saying.
right.
Let me express.
I'm just
full-
saying, give me the option. I think I should have the option
Sexiness.
to be whatever I want. But
Exactly.
you know,
Like,
to,
no.
to have a
Man.
game, people have had 8 years to get used to the way their avatar looks, and now that's like they just take that away.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's
And
like,
the paid items,
Oh.
that's scary. Like, oh
paid
no,
items?
yeah.
missed.
Well, yeah,
up.
because some items were like meant to be like crop tops or like stuff for the
Ooh.
female figure, and now those shirts are
here.
like
Grab it right here.
now they like stretch all the way down. Now it's like the male version of t-shirts only. It's like,
Aw,
how
man.
did what?
Nice.
You can't do that.
Nice.
I want to feel
Do
the
that.
breeze on my belly
One guy
button.
likes
I
it.
want those V-necks that go down to the belly button.
Oh, I'm
Can we get
wearing
a shirt
that.
that's a
I
V-neck
can't even
that
imagine
goes
a V-neck
even
like-
further below.
You guys mind if I wear that to
Fabric
Disney?
just extends even farther. Just drags
No.
below your pant line.
Andrew. Oh my god.
Andrew, stop.
I just think that'd be really interesting. I don't know. We should beta test it.
You should paid test it. Oh my
Why don't you
god.
get to have a character creator before you're born?
I feel like there might have been
What?
one.
Oh, but we wouldn't know,
You
right?
didn't-
Yeah, you would have to have a.
We wouldn't know. It's like who's
Ed
picking
Oh
it?
my god, maybe that is
we
what.
would know.
Insane memory.
It's like we would fucking know.
So God's doing it. God's the one. You're setting the sizes and stuff. You get the little sliders in front of him.
Oh my
He's like,
god,
this
well,
one's gonna be extra thick.
maybe he does let us do it. Maybe he thinks it's really funny. It's like putting a baby in front of a.
He lets us do
And
it.
you're just like, yeah, all right, make yourself.
That's even funnier. Like we have no idea what we're doing. We're like,
Oh, you're putting that one really high. Oh, okay.
and then sometimes he helps out. He's like, no, let's bring that back a little bit.
Actually, this
Oh.
kind of goes into some like isekai stuff that I've been looking at, like in terms of like character creation. You have this escape. Okay, this is gonna get kind of real. It's gonna get
We don't do real on this podcast. Leave.
I
Get out.
can't filter it. But like I was intrigued because there's this anime that I've seen is like getting really high up in the markings of like fans. It's called Free Ren. It's about an elf
Free Ren?
girl, and it's based on like all these isekai genre, or in the genre of isekai, which is like run away from my problems in reality and just die and go to a fantasy world like Alice of Wonderland. But Alice in Wonderland actually did mature and come back to her actual problems and was able to maturely, face them. But in isekai,
Right.
you just completely you embrace the arms of Truck-kun to slay you and then just transport you to God. And then you tell God the stats that you want exactly and
I
how
have
you want to
no
look.
context for any of this.
It's a little too powerful. Isn't
I don't
it?
know what you're talking
It's
about.
like, what the heck?
I'm like, what the hell?
I'm using, weeb terms, but it's basically it's Alice in Wonderland. Like, just think of that, but you can't leave Alice in
Okay.
Wonderland, and you get a harem.
My basic Western ass can wrap my head around that concept. Yes.
Mhm. Wait, what's the name of this show?
Free Ren. It's FRIE.
Free Bren?
FRIEREN.
Free
Free
oh.
Ren.
Friends.
Free Ren. Is it Free
Free
Ren?
Get your free friends today.
Free. Okay.
And
told you life was gonna
yeah,
be
so
this way.
it gives like a subtle message about like kind of just being in the moment, learning things, but also it doesn't really like promise any real objective thing, because this elf was part of like a hero, what do you call them? Those teams that
Guild?
well, not
Like
a
a
guild,
guild?
a party. She's part of the
okay.
heroes party that
Oh.
goes down to
Okay.
defeat the demon lord, and then they've defeated him,
Excuse me?
and then everyone in the team dies because of old age.
Whoa.
Because
Thank you
she's
for clarifying.
an elf.
Good.
She's
Okay.
Good. That's
She's
different.
an
I mean,
elf.
that's how you want to
They
go.
beat the demon
I
king,
mean, that's how it
and then
usually
he
goes.
die of old
hopefully.
age.
Right.
But
Does
it's
that
sad.
mean, like,
They
wait,
beat
you
the-
die. You die of. Okay, I have a question for you. I have a real question for you.
Here we
Do
go.
you die of old age immediately?
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, we beat the bad guy, and then everyone died 40 years later. In the very
Yeah,
happy.
that was the catch for me.
Okay.
I'm thinking like you beat it, and then you just become really old, like
Yeah.
really quick.
Or that. That's
You
yeah.
just
That's what I was
degrade
thinking.
immediately. Oh
Yeah.
God.
It's like we did it, guys! We did it, guys!
For people that
we did it!
for people that have been
We did
very
it!
detached.
Fought for our death.
Like immediately.
I've been
No.
I've been very very detached from like any new shows coming out, even like normal shows. But
Oh yeah.
is there
Same.
a newer anime that is like the noticeable like big thing that everyone agrees is good right now? That's like ongoing, other than like Demon Slayer, which is that's old at this
Demon
point.
Slayer. Slay demon. Slay.
It's hard to say. I mean, the number one isekai that like people love is Mushoku Tensei, which is also quite. It kind of follows the harem route. It's the most like cut dry isekai, expected story, but there's some way, that it's that they like just give that story that people are just gravitated towards. I watch it because I mean, like, I've watched some really crappy ones that like guys in general would hate just because of the way that like the guys are represented in the story for being
Okay.
just realistically kind of what's that term that
Excuse me.
you were using earlier? The opposite
Sigma?
of a sigma.
Oh,
The opposite of a sigma?
The opposite of a sigma.
beta?
A beta. Like,
Okay.
but like maybe worse than that. But it really not.
Twink?
Really just like your basic guy. I don't know what
Watch
to
it.
say.
Tread
It just
lightly.
pisses me off because it's like,
Don't come
but
for
it's
the boys.
realistic, and I like that it's realistic, but they
I like-
hate it because it's like people just want dead characters that aren't realistic because then they can portray themselves into this fantasy realm and be like, this is where I want to be, but I don't want the main character that I'm putting myself in to have opinions that I don't agree with. Or
Yeah. Let me
Well, I was
project
brought up
myself.
as a young man, and my whole family said, "Andrew, no opinions. Not have opinions." I thought that's a
Be
really good way
perfect.
to
God,
raise,
coughing
raise
so much.
people.
people don't know what they want, really. That at the end of the day, they
Yeah.
think they know what they want, but then when they get it, they hate it.
People don't know what they want. You got to tell them what you want. Then
You really actually do. I love that Japanese like
Roller
anime is
coaster.
not for the American eye. It is only for like Japan specifically. I mean, I would say since Netflix has gotten involved, they're trying to gear towards that. But it's always been like when you listen to these stories written like the manga artists that create these personalized stories that they've basically spent their whole middle school to high school lives like just incubating the baby that is their idea of this story plot, and then maybe they get the chance to, through all these random jobs that they pick up, finally get to incorporate this little baby into the arms of the public to watch or read. And it's like how well that goes if you're showing any type of creative thing, music, art, whatever. You have to like put yourself out there and expect to get rejected. So it's like I don't know. I just have a really
it
different.
could be the other way around, though. You could like create a piece of art and run around and kind of Eric Andre your way through and just force everybody to consume it the most like gluttonous way possible, just shoving it down their brain. Like
Mhm.
you could do that too.
You could.
That
Yeah, if
that
you have the
is,
resources
that
and the
hurt.
energy.
Yeah.
So you really
Yeah,
are. You are really as an
mean-
artist. As an artist, you really do get really good at rejection, just like handling rejection.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah. Everybody has something to say.
yeah, and that's the whole point of creativity, is that you're expressing a message, I think. Like if you're content just making it by yourself, then great. I have plenty of
Yeah.
times where I'm drawing for nobody else, but when there's times where it feels like, man, I could really connect with somebody through this story, or I've just personally experienced, I feel like a lot of people watch anime alternatively, that have a little tism, because it's little tism, just speaking for myself, like you kind of miss some
A touch
social,
of the tism.
you can miss some social
A
cues
sprinkle.
sometimes. And so when you have your little playhouse characters kind of role playing kind of a scenario where it's like, well, I've never been in this situation before. What would that look like? A lot of people might use these experiences to like format their own lives. Like they'll try to incorporate things. Like I love to do that with games and anime all the time, and try to incorporate things that I've been, influenced by, and then try to, I don't know, whatever it is. Like I would say, like I've even seen people like saying that about like Studio Ghibli movies, how they just kind of help you pull into the mediocrity of like doing the dishes, but it's like you're in the moment, just like focused in on a simple task.
You're talking about like that in a scene in one of his movies?
Yeah, it's like they animate something that's like day to day doesn't seem impressive, but it's the intricacy and the beauty that they focus in on that's like, wow, I never saw it that way
And
before.
honestly, the sound design too. I feel like a lot of those,
Exactly.
a lot of animes have a less forced version of ASMR. And there's a lot of movies that have it too. Actually, the other day, no, it wasn't the other day. It was like a year ago. Give me a break. It was I found a video that was called ASMR in movies. And like, there was a good handful of stuff
interesting.
from anime in there. And there's like a bunch of like scenes with like rain falling and like a person cooking ramen and all this stuff. And you hear every little textural element captured through the sound design. And it was pretty cool.
I love those.
There was the first ASMR video that has ever relaxed me. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
All this business of being like,
Oh my gosh, that
I can't do it. I'm gonna
that
vomit.
term is
gonna
lost all
die.
meaning, as we
Ugh.
learned watching our videos last week of like ASMR, like girl spills hot coffee on you or whatever,
Oh my
or
god.
on herself.
Screams at
Blinds,
the top of
I
her
forget.
lung.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, Ghibli pours tens of thousands of dollars into animating shots of just like someone sweeping a floor.
Yeah.
It's like that would never get budget in like a normal TV anime, really. Like not to the level of detail that they do it, but it's part of making you feel like you're in that world. It's like adds to the
You can really
immersion.
feel like you're the broom, you know.
Yeah.
They really make
That's
it.
the
I can't
goal.
say I've heard that before, but that's you enjoy that.
Yeah.
That dust
I
on the
did it.
ground. That's me.
I did enjoy
sympathize
the
with the
boy. What was the name of his newest one? Boy and the Heron. The Boy and the Heron.
Oh yeah.
That was really good.
Boy and the
That was a
Heron.
good
I haven't
Right.
seen
Yeah,
that.
they
The new
captured
Ghibli
that.
movie.
Oh, when did that come out?
Watching like
That was or like I don't know, January. It was a few months ago.
Oh, so it was this year. Okay.
Studio Ghibli animation is like it is. It's ridiculously serene. You're like, it's like you shouldn't feel that at peace, like watching like something basic happening.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's always the plot-driven, intense animation, but I'm talking about like you guys are saying, like sweeping a floor, and you're sitting there and you're just like, oh god, I feel really like at peace right now.
Yeah.
I think
No.
Whatever it is, or like they're eating food or something, and just the way that the food is cooking. You're
I think like
it's like those
God, I
therapeutic
wanna
slice
be
of
that.
life.
Yeah.
yeah.
I need that perfect egg and ham.
I mean, games,
I want to be
games
that.
do a good job at that too.
video.
Dr.
Like-
Seuss could never.
You said Dr. Seuss could never.
Green eggs and
No,
ham.
Michael Myers.
Ass eggs.
No, I'm gonna
Get
look
out
up ASMR Cat in the Hat. I'm sure there's a edit.
Oh
of
god,
tons
that's
of
horrible.
relaxing.
And you know what? It's probably somebody pretending to be the Mike Myers version of Cat in the Hat, like the.
Yeah, I remember
No, I don't want to. I'm not gonna look it up. No, I'm not gonna look it up. Yeah, you're
2003.
right.
As a kid,
Nope.
as a kid, I hated eggs, but like after reading like Cat in the Hat, and I was like, I really want eggs now. And then I tasted eggs again. I was like, I don't like eggs. I still don't like them. They're still bad.
So you don't like
Dr.
eggs?
Seuss failed.
Like
It's
actually,
just- this guy is just a really goddamn good artist. He tricked me. He tricked me into eating eggs.
Tricked me.
Yeah,
it just looks so good in the pan, you know.
I feel like I feel like Breath of the Wild is a very ASMR game.
Oh
when you're
yeah.
not like in combat and you're just like walking around and cooking.
Breath of the Wild's everybody going.
Literally,
that.
they call that the Ghibli of games or something like
Yeah.
that. It's like
And there's a whole genre now of like indie cozy games or
Ooh.
cozy gaming.
Yeah.
Lo-fi
and I-
indie hip hop game.
I think there might actually be too much of it because like they did a whole presentation of that at, I think it was like Summer Games Fest, and it was like 40 minutes of like low key games where like not much was happening. It was like this might be a bad idea to put all these together because like you're not going
Yeah.
to remember. Just,
Right?
like,
Yeah.
that presentation is not going to jump out in anyone's mind.
No,
They're all
no.
going to forget.
yeah.
But
It all
that's a
blends
whole
together.
that's a whole genre.
Yeah. Relaxing
I mean-
games.
Things are stressful, so I'm sure people are like
Yeah.
ASMR.
I just think
calm.
cozy moments hit better in a game where other stuff is also happening. Like
Mhm.
the reason why I'll never forget the coffee break that you have in Earthbound is because it just happens out of nowhere in one of the most difficult parts of the game, and you're just
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, let's just sit. We're gonna have a coffee break. We're gonna scroll some text that you're gonna read that's encouraging you about your journey, and a really good song is gonna play. And
Okay.
like, that doesn't happen in video games very often, but that's like a cozy moment in an old
I would
RPG.
If
It's
I was
like,
like
wow.
a big gamer, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll take a
Yeah,
break.
like thanks.
Coffee
Thanks for the
break.
light break. You're right. We have come a long way now, and we're doing good.
Yeah.
It's like but then you go back to the game, and it's like really, really intense and insane.
Oh man.
all the,
Then you're like, I needed that break.
and yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Persona-
I think you got to have maybe both. But cozy
gotta
games,
find
sure.
Cozy games for sure.
Ed, what's your favorite video game despite not liking video
Yeah. What have you been playing this week? What game have you been
What have I
playing?
been playing this week?
Other than the appeal system on YouTube?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking immediately. Yeah. I mean, the appeal system is a pretty intense game, I gotta say.
Is it fun to click that button? Like, is it exciting? Does it get like your heart rate up?
I love proofreading an appeal, 87
Yeah.
times more, and then hitting the submit button. I still have chills from that. Dear God.
Oh my
I might
God.
try it out.
No,
I might give that a shot.
My favorite game in general of all times, probably Windows XP Pinball.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
I spent some time
Yeah.
playing that.
Yeah.
Like
Why do I feel like that's actually, like, a
okay.
pretty good game.
My
I
list
feel like I can
my
hear
list
the
of
sound
games
effects
is
of that game.
all going to be odds and ends like that. It's just going to be like, hey, we have Windows
That's fun.
XP Pinball. We also have Dream Dollhouse that Evie downloaded in like 1998.
I love
Nice.
it. I
No,
thought you
I-
were going to pull out the
dude,
CD disc.
All I'm saying is, dude, I fuck with
Yeah.
Dream Dollhouse.
Right here.
It was fun. I had fun playing Dream Dollhouse. You build huge ice cream cones in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
You can go out in the garden, do shit. It's fun.
Like,
When you were saying you, Bill, I thought you were gonna say I had fun. You bitches. Okay, like
I would
like,
say that.
we're not accusing
Don't
you
put
of
it
anything.
past
You're,
me. I would-
you're allowed to have fun. I just playing
You
Dream
bitches.
Dollhouse.
I had so much fun in my Dream
I
Dollhouse.
played,
You
bitches.
bitches.
I've played games like that.
Are you
Maybe?
telling me you played Dream Dollhouse?
No,
Oh, son of a. Get out of here.
I played The Sims. That's kind of like
This is good.
that's kind of
I
like
really
I've
like
played,
the
I've
fish
played
that
games
you fish.
too. Games are fun.
One of these.
Sport.
Okay. So,
Or it's like
wait, are they? I'm not sure. Look into this.
You guys play games? I love games.
games.
Andrew, what have you picked up anything new the past couple of weeks?
No, yeah, I've
tried
played
anything?
video games. I've played board games.
Board
ooh.
They're really fun, man.
Cool.
No, I mean, the last game
God.
cut. The last
Clip
game
it.
I
That's
tried
it.
to get really far in was Elden Ring, and
I still
Oh
haven't.
yeah, I hear people talk about that.
my thumbs got kind of
Taxed.
they don't work
Taxed.
anymore.
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
But I also like, I don't know, I've just been working a lot. Like I've just been working a ton. So
Yeah. Okay.
and
The
then,
game of life.
like sometimes when I play games, I stop kind of early because I just want to like make a little bit more progress on like SP stuff if I can. So
Hmm.
Oh.
that also is like another thing.
Intriguing.
But oh, you know what? Actually, recently, Carl, who should join us someday on this pod.
Oh,
yeah,
for
we'll get him
sure.
on.
Dude, it's been a long time.
He showed us Last Epoch, and that's a super good game.
That's true. That was probably
Mhm.
the last new game I like. I mean, Fortnite doesn't count because I've technically played that before, like a long time ago. But Last Epoch is like, yeah, a new game.
It is.
Mm.
It's
A lot of
actually-
what I'm streaming is like the same stuff I've been playing the past like month. Trying to finish like super hard modes on the new Final Fantasy game and going back to old Pokemon's to do things.
Yo, you guys ever played Jumpstart
so-
Music for Windows 98?
I have not.
It was.
I don't think I've played the
shit.
music one.
Oh, it was great.
I think I
was
almost
wonderful.
100%ed the second grade Jumpstart second grade,
Oh,
sure.
really?
and a couple of the Math Blasters.
Nice, nice. We just had the music one,
Math Blasters.
but you'd have to like find the sour note. It would play like classical music.
Oh
It's
my
like, find the
God.
sour
Oh.
note. You'd have
I
to like
remember
grab
that.
it, and then it would freak out when you drag it. It was like
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
they were like little demon notes,
More memory.
dude. I loved that game. It was so much fun,
I don't know,
but
yeah, I
also
don't know
like
why we never had that
impossible to
one.
beat at the same time.
Yeah.
Took
oh my
me
God.
so long to get through
I
that.
don't think
Maybe
I ever
I should
did it.
stream
No
Jumpstart.
idea.
I should find a way to get that on stream. Do
Oh,
Jumpstart.
you know what?
music.
There is. I clapped over my microphone like this. There's
It
a.
was bad.
There's
was bad.
Isn't there? There's. I'm gonna have to find it again. There's a website where you can play like every old Windows 98, Windows 95 game, just like in a
Oh,
browser.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, if you looked at like
Dude,
look
that
at
would be.
Send that to
a
me.
few different words of that context, but yeah, no, I'm pretty sure all of those old games are playable through one site, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be some good one-off like gimmick streams of just
Yeah.
playing, like Jumpstart.
And I would be
games.
all about it. That would be my gaming segment. Windows
I found out-
98 games.
Awesome.
So I finished
I
that
love
like
that.
that boot camp sprint leaderboard thing that wrapped up like a week and a half ago.
Mhm.
So I haven't been streaming like as much. But
Oh, okay.
what I've learned is, so a perk for being part of that is they give you, you can be part of Spotlight streams where they'll give you like a free boost. Like,
Oh, really?
You pick a time, and then like sometimes you have to play like something based on a certain theme, but other times it's just like, yeah, play whatever you want.
Okay.
And yeah, they
That's
give you a
pretty
slot,
fair.
but the catch is, which used to not be the case, but you can't multi-stream when you do that. It has to be a TikTok only stream.
Oh, so it has to be a TikTok
So
exclusive.
for me, I'm like, ooh, a lot of what I play, people want to tune in for like on YouTube and Twitch at the same time to watch like the Nuzlocke or Final Fantasy or something. So I'm like, if I'm gonna do a spotlight like stream like that, that's gonna get boosted, I could do just a gimmicky like one-off thing like that.
What is the
Do Jumpstart.
what is
Great.
what's like the
That's really
definition of
iconic.
a Nuzlocke again? Isn't that where
A
you have to
Nuzlocke?
beat the game?
Yeah.
with certain. What's the?
It's a way to like add more difficulty to a Pokemon game.
okay.
because- Really, Pokemon games are easy, like too easy. But in a Nuzlocke, there's permadeath, and you have to name every Pokemon you catch, and you can only catch one per area. So
Oh,
and then if you
oh wait, permadeath per Pokemon, so you can't recatch.
yeah, I
Did
mean
you say
theoretically,
Nuzlocke?
That's dirty. Why would you do
Yeah.
that to yourself? That's
and
called-
you can't use items either.
Wait, so you said it's called
you can't use
Nuzlocke?
items. No, you
items.
can't. Can you even beat
I
a
ch-
Pokemon game without using items?
Yeah, you can, but you a lot of Pokemon die.
Yeah, in the process. So
Yeah,
you
you
end
have
up
to
like
catch them.
having to use every single.
I
Pokemon.
bend the rules a little bit because I'm bad at Pokemon games. Ultimately, like I just forget.
Oh.
I like pull like, oh yeah, Mamoswine's gonna be really good against this Garchomp because he's dragon. Oh, but he's also ground, and so he's gonna one. Like I can't keep track of
Oh,
the
no.
type chart in my head. So a lot of people, they like watch me play Nuzlocke because I don't do very well. So we cheese it a little bit. So like in Arceus, I'm like letting myself like use shiny Pokemon if I find one.
So shiny, sparkly.
But well, that's because I mean the type of Nuzlocke I'm doing is called a bug lock, so it's only bug Pokemon, which makes it way harder. So
oh yeah, limiting to one type.
yeah, so that like further restricts you a lot, but it's pretty fun. It completely changes the tone of the game, and it gets stressful.
Oh man,
yeah, it's been fun. Those are fun. And yeah, I don't know where Nuzlocke comes from. I think that's just the name of the guy that started that trend.
That's the evil version of a gun lock.
Yeah. Or the good version.
Wait a minute. Yeah, which version do we have?
Ooh,
oh,
spooky.
Gray area.
Been a little naughty lately. I don't know. Sorry, that was weird.
His reaction.
Oh god.
So funny.
All right, I have some things here because I kind of want to drink them. I'm just looking at them, but I'm just going to pivot real quick to.
Don't you dare pivot.
I'm just a completely unnatural pivot into talking about our wonderful sponsor, G Fuel.
Never mind.
Because they've sent me
everything you have to say.
They've sent me multiple things, and they're starting to send me too much stuff, and I'm losing track. This was really good, by the way. This like sour grape flavor thing.
Oh, sour grape. Send that to me now. Drive that over.
This was good. This was really,
Take
really
the
good.
camera with you.
They also gave me a sour fruit punch, but I'm giving that one away, so I can't open it.
To who?
Somebody that won it.
If it was grapefruit, Gabe would not share it.
But you can order that. That stuff's out. Like the grape is out. You can order that with code SUPER to get 10% off. But this is unreleased.
What the heck is that?
This is a sampler pack for something that
is it chocolate?
Chocolate.
It's G Fuel and it's energy and protein.
Oh yeah, that's the one I almost took.
Yeah, French vanilla.
Oh, French vanilla.
Cafe mocha and chocolate.
Oh,
and they said I've already I have some cups here. I'm gonna taste test these. I'm intrigued because G Fuel's like not something I would think of as a protein product, but like
yeah,
I like trying new things though.
This is like caffeine plus protein.
Sure it is.
So you can like
I'm gonna
energy
pour the
max.
chocolate. I have a milk and water here, so I'm gonna.
All right.
You get a Toon Link poster.
What?
I want to see that. Can you move the
I can't move my
Can you change your whole setup real quick?
I can't.
I need to see that.
I really can't. I can't do it easily.
From the little snippet I can see. I have a great idea. You know Food Wars, right? I know we went to Barnes and Nobles once, and Ed and Effie came with us to like the manga aisle, and I just like I opened up the manga book of like Food Wars, and I had never heard of it. I don't think the anime had come out yet by that time, but when I opened it, you could see these two businessmen that like came to taste test the food of this like food shack of the main character's dad's restaurant or whatever. And they were coming to shut it down, but they were like, we need to prove that their food sucks. And so they had these two guys taste their cooking, and the two guys just start stripping and moaning, and just they go totally naked. And it's just like this full
I've definitely seen clips
of just that.
Now where can I find this?
I somehow opened it
link
right at that
link in the bio.
Linker didn't have it?
Link in the bio? So I'm just saying, maybe, Gabe.
Wait, what are you proposing?
Take a sip and read Please.
It's so good.
Please take it.
Hey, they would love to send me more. If I send them a video and I'm just like, yeah, this is just me naturally having it. I'm not even posting this.
And you're like, oh my god, so good.
I think they
I
probably would tell me
tone. She's losing it.
They'd be like, actually, can you please post it? And I'd be like, no, that's just for you.
My leg.
That's just for you, Dan, or whoever's my like email contact. I made this video just for you, Dan.
I need like
I really like the protein
do one of those like slide cut scenes where like it's also like speeding by. Like they have the speed
Shade up, Gabe.
lines.
All right.
Little
All right, here we go. So this is the chocolate. No, this is cafe mocha in water. Because they say you can do it in water or
wrong.
milk, so I'm doing both.
You
I
should
like
have
my
done
calories. I put it in milk.
All right, here we go. Honest reaction.
drink.
Here we go. Here we go. That's so
I forgot I wasn't
Thank
supposed
you.
to do it.
Thank you for reacting for me. That's surprisingly like milky for being water.
Oh, they must put milk powder in it.
Yeah.
See, Ed just did it again.
They're like, just in case you don't have milk with you.
Give you a tough time because you do it to me.
That's not bad at all, actually.
Gabe, give me your best. That's delicious.
Because I've had protein drinks.
Please, Gabe.
I have to send this to them.
Here. We're so thirsty.
No, I've had protein, like, you know when you add protein to drinks and like you can taste it and it has that weird like off protein flavor.
Whey protein. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yes, been there, done that.
Which that's I'm pretty well. I think that's what this is. Yeah, I think this is whey protein. I don't taste it. I don't.
Oh, you don't
it.
taste it. Hey, that's a Christmas.
It just
miracle
kind of
right
tastes
there.
like. I mean, this is. I'm gonna bet the milk version is probably better, but
Definitely.
this is not the milk version. I'm just retasting.
Got it.
There you go.
Okay.
Make sure you get real nice.
Out of 10,
you really hear it.
out of 10, what do you give the flavor?
I would
Being
give
the
it like I would give it like a 7. I'm very picky with
Okay.
coffee and chocolate milk.
All right,
How do
But, you know-
ratings work?
that's pretty good.
I don't think they want me to rate.
I didn't know
it.
Andrew was the one drinking it.
I don't
Holy
get
shit!
ratings.
Andrew and I share a stomach, a quantum stomach.
You know, it's a cousin
Share
thing.
the other side.
How
of it.
How does that
tummy
taste?
telepathy?
All right.
Tums.
So this
Are in
is
contact?
chocolate
Pretty good.
in milk.
Pretty good milk. Okay.
Oh, that tastes really nice.
Oh, that's good.
Gabe,
That's so much better.
I have a
with the
challenge for you. You need to do this
Ooh.
next podcast. I want you to mix that with LaCroix.
milk. No,
Do it.
no, I should.
Come on.
You're right.
Come
It's like
on.
I
bubbled
hate that you're
milk
right.
tea that I've had before, like in a can. It was called
Yeah.
like Royal Milk. It was at an
Royal
Asian
milk.
market.
And it was
so
like a fizzy dairy drink.
Yeah, it was a fizzy milk
Oh
tea.
no.
It's weird.
Weird. Was
I
it
don't know
good?
about that.
Thinking
I
about
don't
it,
know.
yeah, I guess it was because I can't.
I
stop
guess it
thinking-
was.
I mean, but that's like with most G
guess.
Fuel stuff. People do just mix it in water, but I like it carbonated. But this is very drinkable. Just with get some milk
Malt.
in there.
All right. Does it have malt powder in it?
It tastes like. It probably does. It tastes like a classic like chocolate milk.
Milkshakey.
Like the kind of, I mean, how you would expect like a powdered chocolate milk to
Okay.
taste.
Like a Nesquik kind of thing.
And then I'll save the I'll give this one
Does
to
it
Ed,
have
the French vanilla latte. Ed, you can try that later.
Okay.
Very pleasantly surprised by that. But
I'm gonna moan
Again,
so loud when I taste it.
this I don't even think comes out for another like couple weeks. But I'm allowed to talk about it a week before it comes out.
All right.
So that's I've done my duty. Now I can clip this and I can be like, hey, hi, Ed, look.
Yeah.
I,
Hey.
talked,
Hi, Uncle.
I talked about it. Hey.
So now that Uncle has left the room, can I ask if there's soy lecithin in it?
Yeah.
Soy boy
is
less
there an
than
ingredient list? This is a sampler pack. So I wonder if
Oh, it probably doesn't say it then.
they don't even have their ingredients list like approved yet.
Oh my
Like
god.
I'm drinking like
Abe's
experimental.
drinking an experiment right now.
This is
That's wild.
They're beta testing.
You're a guinea pig.
I'm beta testing
You're
G
the
Fuel.
beta. Oh shit.
We were just talking about that. Oh my god.
Can you make a new
Damn.
channel? Like you have Fan God 69.
It got 69. That's for
No, he's
Gabe's
just
other
90.
endeavors.
He's just 99.
Oh, 99. I was like,
Oh
am
my
I
God.
right or
Oh.
wrong? You should do gaming Gabers.
What?
Gamers?
Emily,
What is
that
that
is
a
the most-
reference to?
that is the most you thing you've ever said.
I
Gamers?
want you to have your name.
Gamers, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Is that supposed to be my
That's
energy
all right,
drink
gamers.
review?
Gaming Gabers.
Why? How does that say? Is that the drink focus?
Hey, what's up, my
channel?
gamers?
I'm just tired of moving to California. All my Gabers are fucking gay. Oh my
Andrew, you're
God.
killing me. Yeah, bye.
I get so much dopamine giving Gabe random names.
Still don't. I don't know what was the end game with that. Why a
game.
separate channel? Is that something in
I
the Discord?
just literally explained. It's all because I just I get dopamine from giving you different names.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with anything. Gaber is just Gabe with an S and an ers.
I thought you were trying to connect that to drinks somehow. Okay.
No. If I wanted to make it like something, I would do gaming Gabert. Like
Gabert.
Yogurt.
Gaber?
Like yogurt?
Guys, welcome to my yogurt review channel.
Right, no.
There's so much yogurt in the world.
Oh my God.
It's not Robert. It's not Gilbert. It's Gaber.
It's Gabert.
Oh my God.
How many times have you gone to the supermarket and just been overwhelmed with the amount of yogurt? That's what I'm here for. I'm going to taste all the yogurt every time a new yogurt comes out. And it's just like really thick, close mic.
I want you to go all in
I'm here for.
and actually do this and see if it takes off.
Bro.
You have to.
The
Do
new
it as like
Yogurt
a,
reviews.
Dude, like wet ASMR.
Everyone told me to find a niche.
ASMR
found it.
And my
No,
niche
someone else
is
needs to test that.
Yeah. Well,
I'll do
you could
good.
start.
Today
it
we're
just
trying
depends where you
strawberry
post it,
banana
you know?
Yoplait.
If you're posting to YouTube, that'll get some views. But if you post it other places, you get
Yeah.
a lot of views. It's
Yeah.
yogurt.
Oh, where?
Who's reviewing yogurt? I doubt anyone is. So
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna start
man.
Someone get
reviewing
on that.
yogurt live
get
on
on those views are on the table.
On the
I will say the chocolate one's better. I'm double
Chocolate one?
fisting G Fuel right now, but
All right.
Oh boy.
So, which flavor did you put in the milk?
the chocolate one.
Okay, is
So I
that the
think
one that's in
that
milk?
might be why. That might be why it's better.
Okay.
No, I just put the chocolate milk and then the cafe mocha and water. But
Got
the
it,
water
got it.
one, like if you were trapped on an island and this was the only coffee,
Trapped in
like,
island,
I
need
would,
some
I
cafe
would take
mocha.
it. Just mix it with some water. You don't have any milk.
Yep.
coconut
put in some
milk?
of that salty seawater.
Yummy.
Could be
Just
good.
kidding. I don't like coconut milk.
Yummy.
I don't either. I don't like
really
coconut
don't.
water either. Like I don't like any of it. Coconut has a
I really
little
like
bit
the
of a
almond
funk
milk.
to it.
The almond.
Oh, coconut
brie-
water?
Yeah, it's just
I
a little funky.
always like it. I always like that little like weird vitamin-y taste. it has.
I appreciate the saltiness of it.
Yes.
There's something nice about that, but then there's another. Yeah, well, in the way
It's
that like
salty and
Gatorade.
saltiness in the
Yeah,
tin.
like the way Gatorade is like kind of.
Yeah,
Oh,
electrolyte.
are you
that-
talking about like
it's just-
actual fresh coconut water?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah, I love coconut water. I meant like coconut milk.
Oh
water.
yeah. That's a whole different. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
Really
coconut
think
milk
of
where you're actually like squeezing the fruit.
The salt you're tasting
Instead of
is
just
the
pouring the
electrolytes,
water out.
most likely.
it.
By
Right.
the way,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Electrolyte.
the almond breeze, is that the one I get, or almond blue diamond? Blue diamond, I
Almond
think, is the one I
breeze.
get for almond milk.
For-
It doesn't taste like almond at all, but it's so great because it froths like
Oh,
crazy.
like when you're making a cappuccino.
You don't even have to heat it up. Actually, if you heat it up, it doesn't froth afterwards.
Oh, really?
Weird. So you
That's
have
weird.
to froth it
Huh.
while it's cold. And I mix that with like this
That's so
dandy
weird.
blend, which like is my favorite health drink. That
Mm.
tastes like a fun
Dandy
drink.
blend.
Dandy
It's called
blend.
Dandy Blend. It's dandelion.
I was gonna ask, is it
roasted
dandelion?
dandelion.
Apparently, those are really good for you.
Yas.
Yes.
I can't find that
So I've
package anywhere though.
Imagine people crawling on their knees eating dandelions. Just
I
like-
mean,
Crawling.
dude, the people eat them as a
They're
salad
so-
green.
they're so biteable.
They're,
Can you-
yeah,
are-
they're
can you
really
just chew one
like
up?
yeah, no, the actual like flowering seedy
Yeah, the
ones.
flower-
Yeah, those.
No,
Yeah, that's a
just-
I just saw
like eating little-
Sid from Ice Age doing that. I could just see his little shark,
dandelion.
hammer shark
Oh yeah.
eyes.
Sid from Ice Age.
Yeah.
So who it was? Yeah. A dandelion.
How did they come up with that design for a sloth? Like, who was just like, yes, Hammerhead?
Somebody was tripping over at DreamWorks. That's all I'm saying.
They were having fun
It
with
looks
it.
like
Having
a
a wild night.
spore
it.
creation. Just gotta put that out there. Ed, do you know what spores? What is it called?
Spores.
It's the like evolution game.
I think I've heard you mention it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spore. Yep.
I don't know
mentioned
much about it.
earlier. Actually, in this call, I said it while we were talking about old games that we liked,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I remember you saying
and
that.
yeah, that Sid is a spore creation.
Oh,
I'm just
really?
gonna say that. I'm just throwing that out there. He looks.
He does. He looks like a spore creature.
Because they
That's
use like
funny.
a mirror effect for the building of these characters, so they look so weirdly symmetrical in a
Oh,
in
that's
that
funny.
spore kind of way.
Yeah, I guess Sid's head is kind of like a perfect triangle in a way. Well, at least
I'm-
from what I remember it being, like an upside down triangle.
I'm really
Yeah.
excited for
Very
the
symmetrical.
No Man's Sky. Like I forget their. Is it Hello Games maybe?
Hello games.
The No Man's Sky developers. They're making a fantasy game, I think.
Oh,
I don't
is that
remember the name of it.
the ultra high res one that was like multiplayer?
It's a
No.
multiplayer game, but instead of it being, because No Man's Sky was all about big universe and going to planets, but this is
Yeah.
one big world.
We've got a
It's
link
just
in
like
the chat.
one giant planet that everybody shares, but it's like dragons and
What am I
fantasy
clicking? Oh my
stuff.
god.
oh, that's a different Sid.
That's a different Sid.
This is the first thing.
That's one of my favorite Sids.
I know. Sorry, totally off track.
Oh,
Man,
to
that was-
go even more off track, have you guys seen the dog from the first Toy Story?
Yeah, I see it pretty
Do
often.
you remember
actually,
what it
'cause
looks
Joel
like?
puts
It
it
is-
on. Yep.
It is.
Oh,
it's
already
pretty rough.
Oh gosh, the eyes.
It's the worst thing Pixar's ever created.
All the humans in Toy Story are terrifying. Also, my keyboard's just not going to let me pull up TikTok to watch anything.
Oh,
so we're just
son of
gonna-
a!
Oh my god!
I think we'll probably just skip that.
We're just skipping
tonight.
that segment.
Let's
Okay.
do
All right.
mini TikTok.
I was getting
Well,
my React. I was getting my
Yes, it
React
was-
face ready.
It wasn't. What do they say? It just wasn't in the cards.
It wasn't. Yeah, it really
This
wasn't.
wasn't in the card.
That's what our parents' generation says. Anytime they want to just be like, well, too bad,
Mhm.
but they want to be really nice about it. It wasn't.
And I
in the
know
cards. It just wasn't
in
the
my
cards.
What's on the
in
card?
my head, that sounds like a reference to like fortune telling cards and like the signs and stuff. I think they mean like normal like a poker hand. Well, it wasn't in the cards.
Well, no,
But I feel like that has a new meaning now, and
It's
I
like-
didn't like it.
That's a little satanic.
Why,
No.
wait, why am I getting laid off right now? Well, sir, it wasn't in the cards for you this time. I don't know. It's like, oh, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. You can't.
It
No.
sounds passive aggressive.
That sounds exactly. Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm free micing it.
How's that
Oh,
feel?
that's
Hey boys.
how you do a good video.
I know.
That's actually that's in right now. Like what I'm doing
It really is. No, I see more and more
is
people.
you just gotta hold your
ripping that
mic.
mic. Yes, Andrew, I love it. Oh, Gabe,
How
look
do I
at
like
you.
let people know I'm holding my mic?
I don't know how to unscrew my.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
There you go. I'm like,
Can't.
Are you
I can't
boiling
take-
water?
And now I'm
Let me
just
take my
tapping
mic
the
off.
mic with my fingers. Sounds like boiling water.
Yeah, it sounded like a pot boiling in the background. Emily's making some fine pasta.
Guys, you want some tea and some pasta?
I want a
Pasta
little
infused
I
tea.
can't take
I
I
my
want a
mic
little Earl
off.
Grey.
A
I
little
don't want
to
to
the
waste
left.
any of the water.
Fettuccine.
Yeah, a little to the left, okay?
I don't know what's going on.
I can hear it and I
I
can
can't.
feel it with my ears.
This is what happens when we have G Fuel.
I'm the
Dude,
only one that
yeah,
had
G
it.
Fuel.
Kids.
I'm literally
No,
the
but
only
we
person
share
that
No,
drank
you
it.
were
We
part of the
share us. The
experience.
group
Quantum
shares the
stomach. Oh right.
Quantum
I
stomach,
Yeah.
baby. Gabe
Hot
drinks,
stomach.
Andrew burps. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the other way around. You know,
Hey, you know, it just depends on who wants to take up the
you guys
role.
want to give me a break? You know, of having to burp for Gabe. I'm just saying.
Sound a little passive aggressive, Andrew. You tired of burping?
I'm not tired of burping. I'm saying that maybe I just, want, to play both sides of the road. I don't know.
Play both sides of the
Equal
road.
opportunity.
Doesn't that mean you're gay? I'm not gay, so I don't know. I don't think I meant
Andrew's
that.
angry.
You shouldn't play on the road. Is all I'm saying.
What is
Play on the
playing
road. Don't
both
play with the hose.
sides of the road?
The
It's
court?
of the fence.
Fence?
Fence. I
The
said
fence.
court. Like, what am I
know
doing?
that one.
That means they're
Frickin'
bi,
basketball.
right? Oh wait,
Probably both sides of the dick.
English is dumb.
I don't think that works.
Does not work. Anyway, speaking of which, if you want to send anything to the PO box, that's up on screen. We also have we got some emails actually. Hold on, this is the last thing
Some emails.
the very last thing I'll do.
I didn't
here.
realize it was 2004.
There's
Well,
actually
there is an email, the Super Underground Podcast at gmail.com, and I may have rigged it a little bit to farm some emails.
How dare you?
there's nothing wrong with that.
Um,
There's nothing I can tell.
good old Rigioni.
Because, I mean, it was just because like I needed,
Tony.
I was streaming and I needed like a way to pick a winner. What?
Why does it feel like you can't say that?
I don't know, but I like saying it. What is Gabe even doing? I'm not.
I feel like he's
I'm,
Give me a
I'm-
second.
He's trying to cheat.
I'm
in
just playing
life,
Sudoku right now
Trying
because
to
I'm
play with our minds. What is live
What the
view?
heck?
What was that?
Why can't I type? I'm the host.
What just
wrong
popped
with
up?
you. Just kidding.
It's because of that gosh darn wireless keyboard, newfangled technology.
Well, no, I'm on the Mac now. There's just a picture that we got in one of our emails. That I
Oh right,
picture.
like the letter.
but it was an
Oh,
attachment, so I
no.
can't send like a link to it. That's the problem.
Can you just download it, or is it? Do you not
No, I
want to
can't.
download it?
But I did, but I can't drop it in the StreamYard chat as an attachment. So I gotta find.
Oh, okay.
It's easy. I'll just find a
Just
version of it
text
that's
it.
already online.
Just text it to us.
It's easy. I'll just give up.
Yeah, one of the things that we learned from the previous generation, you really can just give up. Anytime you're a little bit out of it or a little tired, you can just give up.
Just give up.
All right. I see
Is
links.
that gonna open? That's a Discord attachment. I don't know if
I'll,
that's-
that'll
I'll try it.
That'll
Hopefully-
be-
I guess I'm not special enough to get
It's
it.
so tiny, my boomer eyes can't see it. Oh my
It's really
god!
tiny.
Control plus.
So
Your bingy bongy eyes.
we got this email with no text. It was just this picture. Because I was saying like, hey guys,
What?
just
Click, click, click.
because I was
I
on
don't
stream.
understand.
And I was
No,
like, please.
I
did I
can't
get the right
see
thing?
crap, Gabe.
What?
Send it over here. You didn't send it to me. I wanna
Oh,
see it.
no, it's in StreamYard. Look at the StreamYard text
Oh.
chat.
Oh, I'm in the wrong place.
And then someone else also sent an email, but that was for a giveaway, and it
Googling
includes reading that email would involve doxing them, so I don't want to do that. That's a winner of the G Fuel thing that I gave away on
Might
stream.
be a good idea to
I'm
dox
so
them.
Yeah, I don't want to read like people's like address. And
I
so
can
I'll
read
just
it.
put I'll put my address on the screen.
Google and character are like click, click, click.
But anyway, if you do send us an email with actual words in it, I might read it. Or if you have a question, we love answering questions.
Yes.
We still haven't reviewed anybody's channel, which I
Q&A,
still want to do
baby.
at some point. I
Oh,
want to do
yes.
an honest like analysis. If you want us to look at your TikTok account,
Send us your
Yeah,
damn
that's
channel.
maybe you don't care anymore if it gets banned. That vote keeps going through, so I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
It's gonna get bought. You know it is. There's so much
Yeah,
valuable
we'll see.
data
We'll see.
there. Come on. They're not
or
gonna
just send us
nuke it.
videos. You can just tag us on TikTok.
Yeah.
When we actually do watch videos, we'll do that next time.
Time.
We got to keep people guessing.
I'll tell you that
We
right
have to keep them
Wait,
guessing.
what did Andrew say?
That's the rather than you're lying.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad I asked.
I'm so glad we all quieted down to hear what he was saying. I love it.